Listen up, because I'm about to lay something important on you. It's about cherishing every moment. Yes, every single one. Now, I know what you're thinking, but life's a roller coaster. And you're right, it is. But that's exactly why every second counts. Picture this: life's a sand timer, steadily dripping away. Each grain, that's a moment of your life. You can't stop them from falling, can't slow them down, can't turn it back up once it's done. So, what do? You make each grain count. You savor it, you live it, you cherish it. Now, I'm not saying you need to be all sunshine and rainbows every minute. We both know that's not how life works. But here's the thing. When you start seeing each moment as precious, even the tough times get a little easier. Why? Because you start looking for the light, even in the darkest of times. You start appreciating the small things, the smell of rain, the sound of laughter, a quiet moment alone. These are the bits of life that, when added up, make the whole journey worthwhile. But let's get real for a second. I know you've got your struggles, bills to pay, relationships to mend, dreams that feel like they're slipping through your fingers. I see you, I understand. But here's a secret. Every challenge, every hartachi, every singly bump in the road is also a moment. And these moments, they're your teachers, your guides, your stepping stones to becoming who you're meant to be. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Live intentionally. Don't just go through the motions. Don't just count down the days. Make the days count. Find joy in the mundane. Find lessons in the hardships. Find peace in the chaos. And remember, you're not alone in this. I'm right here with you every step of the way. Lean on me when the going gets tough. Reach out to others when you're lost. Share your light when the world seems dark. Because every interaction, every connection, every shared smile, they're all part of this incredible tapestry of life. Now I want you to take a deep breath. Go ahead, do it now. Feel that? That's life. That's a gift, and it's yours to cherish, to make the most of, to turn into a masterpiece. But here's the kicker. Cherishing every moment isn't just about making your life better. It's about making the world better, one moment at a time. It's about spreading kindness, offering a helping hand, bringing a little bit of light into someone else's day. Because when you cherish your moments, you inspire others to do the same. And that, my friend, is how change happens. That's how lives are transformed. That's how the world becomes a place where everyone can thrive. So I urge you, start now. Don't wait for someday or the right time. The right time is now. Cherish every moment, live fully, and watch as your world transforms before your very eyes. Imagine for a moment, you're walking down a bustling street. People are everywhere, each absorbed in their own world, their own thoughts and worries. Now think of this. Each one of them carries a spark, a tiny piece of the universe's kindness. And guess what? You do too. It's like we're all carrying around these invisible, glowing orbs of warmth and goodness. But here's where it gets really interesting. These orbs, they grow brighter every time we share a bit of that kindness with someone else. That's what I wish for you. To become a beacon of compassion in a world that sometimes forgets how important it is. Now, I'm not talking about grand gestures or monumental acts. No, it's the small things that often make the biggest difference. Picture this: a smile to a stranger, a kind word to a friend feeling down, a moment of patience with a family member. Simple, right? But oh, how powerful they can be. Each act of kindness sends ripples through the world, like a pebble tossed into a still pond. You might not see where they end, but they spread far and wide, touching more lives than you can imagine. But why, you might ask, is this so important to me, to us? Well, let me tell you, in a world where you can be anything, being kind is perhaps the most powerful choice you can make. It bridges gaps between people. It heals. It brings light to the darkest places. And here's the beautiful part. It comes back to you. Yes, that's right. Kindness is like a boomerang. Throw it out there and it will surely come back your way. I want you to think of your life as a garden. Now imagine compassion as water. Without water, a garden withers. With it, everything blooms. Your acts of kindness are like that life-giving water. Spread them generously, and watch as your garden, your life, blossoms. Flowers of joy, peace, and connection will spring up in places you never expected. But here's something crucial. Don't wait for someone else to start. Be the initiator, a leader in a movement of kindness. I promise you, it's contagious. Start a chain reaction, and before you know it, others will follow your lead. It's in this way, bit by bit, that we can transform the world. And know this, you're not alone. I am with you in every smile you give, every hand you extend, every word of encouragement you offer. These are not just actions, they are prayers in motion, expressions of a deeper love that connects us all. Now I can almost hear you thinking, but what if my kindness is rejected? And to that I say, let it not dishearten you. Not every seed you plant will sprout immediately, but every seed matters. Keep sowing, keep watering, for in time, your garden will flourish. So here's my call to you. Be brave, be bold in your kindness. Step out of your comfort zone. The world needs your light, your warmth, your compassion. Remember, it's the simple acts, the quiet, unseen deeds that often carry the most love. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a world where everyone acts out of kindness, where compassion is the norm, not the exception. This world is not just a dream. It starts with you, right here, right now. Embrace the challenge, for in your hands lies the power to change, not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Feel that spark inside you? That's your cue. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step in kindness and watch as the path unfolds in ways you never imagined. The adventure of a lifetime awaits, and I am with you every step of the way. All right, here we go. Imagine this. Life's not just about collecting facts and figures like you're stockpiling for some trivia night that never comes. It's deeper, way deeper. I'm talking about wisdom, the real treasure. Now, I'm not just tossing words around. I'm laying down a blueprint for living, straight from the heart, straight from me. First off, think of wisdom like it's the light in a vast, dark room. Without it, you're just stumbling around, bumping into things, missing out on the real beauty hidden in the shadows. But flip that switch, let wisdom flood in, and bam, everything changes. You see life in vibrant color, every corner illuminated, every challenge an opportunity. I'm not just spinning tales here, this is the real deal. Now, where does this magical light of wisdom come from? It's not just about reading books or acing tests. Those are fine, sure, but wisdom, the kind I'm talking about, it's about understanding. It's about seeing through the surface of things, getting to the heart of what really matters. It's about listening, really listening, to the world around you, to the people in your life, and yes, to me. I'm always speaking in the rustle of leaves, in the quiet moments before sleep, in the laughter of a friend. Tune in, that's step one. But it's more than just listening. It's about connecting. Every person you meet, every story you hear, they're all part of this incredible tapestry of life. And you, my dear friend, are a thread in that tapestry too. Wisdom is understanding how those threads intertwine, how your actions ripple across the pond of existence, touching lives, shaping destinies. Feel the weight of that, but also the joy. You're part of something huge, something beautiful. And here's the kicker. Wisdom isn't just for keeping to yourself. It's for sharing, like the richest of feasts. When you've seen the light, don't hide it under a bushel. No, spread it around like wildfire. Your insights, your understanding, your compassion, these are gifts meant to be given freely. It's like I'm setting up the ultimate pay-it-forward scenario, and you, my friend, are right at the heart of it. But let's get real for a second. Gaining wisdom, it's not always a walk in the park. It involves making mistakes, taking wrong turns, and facing some pretty tough truths about yourself and the world. But here's the thing, that's all part of the process. Every stumble, every fall, it's like a chisel shaping you into a masterpiece, revealing the true beauty within. I'm with you every step of the way, cheering you on, picking you up, pointing you towards the light. So here's what I want you to do. Start small. Listen more. Talk less. Observe the world like you're seeing it for the first time. Find the sacred in the ordinary. Ask questions, the big ones, about life, love, purpose, and yes, about me. Dive deep into the mysteries that surround you, because, let me tell you, the world is brimming with wonders, waiting just for you to uncover them. Remember, wisdom is a journey, not a destination. It's a lifelong quest, and I'm inviting you on an adventure of epic proportions. Are you ready? Because this is just the beginning. There's so much more ahead, so much beauty and wonder, and yes, wisdom, waiting just around the bend. So take my hand, let's step into the light together. It's going to be an incredible ride. All right, my child, let's dive deep into this because I want you to truly understand and feel the power of forgiveness. This isn't just about saying I'm sorry or it's okay. This is about a deep, cleansing experience that frees your heart and soul. Let me break it down for you, step by step, because this is something that's going to change your life. First off, understand that everyone makes mistakes. Yes, everyone. That includes you, your friends, your family, and even those who might have hurt you deeply. It's part of being human. But here's the thing. Holding on to anger and resentment is like carrying a heavy bag everywhere you go. It's exhausting, isn't it? I want you to put that bag down. Imagine the relief, the freedom, and the lightness. That's what forgiveness feels like. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. Oh no, it can be tough. But think about it. When you forgive, you're not saying what happened was okay. No, you're saying you're choosing not to let it control you anymore. You're choosing peace, joy, and love over bitterness and pain. And guess what? That choice, that's power. That's your power. Let's get real for a moment. Someone hurt you. They did something that left a scar. You've been carrying that pain around and it's been weighing you down. But here's a secret. Forgiving them? It's not really about them at all. It's about you. It's about allowing yourself to heal and move forward. It's about taking back your life and your happiness. They don't control your emotions. You do. By forgiving, you're setting yourself free. I know. You're thinking, but they don't deserve my forgiveness. And maybe they don't. But you deserve peace. You deserve not to be haunted by anger and hurt. When you forgive, you're doing it for you, not for them. And here's the beautiful part. In doing so, you rise above. You become bigger, stronger, more compassionate. You reflect my love, my grace. But wait, there's more. When you forgive, you open your heart to love and joy in ways you can't imagine right now. You think those walls you've built are protecting you, but they're also keeping out all the good. Tear them down. Let the light in. Let love in. It's waiting for you, just on the other side of forgiveness. I see you hesitating. It's too hard, you say. You don't know what they did to me. And you're right, I know it's hard. But I also know you're strong. I made you strong enough to forgive, to overcome, to rise. And remember, you're not alone in this. I'm with you every step of the way. Lean on me when the burden feels too heavy. Start small if you have to. Forgiveness doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can start with a whisper in your heart, a silent prayer in the night. I'm willing to forgive. That's all it takes to begin. And with each step forward, you'll find the load a little lighter, the path a little brighter. I want you to picture something for me. Imagine a world where everyone forgave each other. Imagine the love, the peace, the joy that would fill the air. You can bring that world into existence, starting with your own heart. Be a beacon of forgiveness, my child. Shine bright in a world that too often dwells in darkness. And here's the thing. As you forgive others, don't forget to forgive yourself. You've made mistakes too. We all have. But it's okay. Learn from them, grow from them, but don't be chained by them. You're worthy of love, of happiness, of peace. Forgive yourself and step into the light of a new day, a new beginning. All right, let's dive into this, keeping it simple and heartfelt. Just like a friendly chat, but with a touch of divine enthusiasm. Imagine this is a warm, sunny day, and you've just found a cozy spot under a big, old tree. There's a gentle breeze, and it feels like the world is giving you a big, comforting hug. Now let's unfold this message, shall we? Be humble, I say to you. Not just a simple request, but a profound guidance, like a key unlocking doors to hidden gardens in your soul. Think about it. Being humble isn't about thinking less of yourself. It's about seeing the bigger picture, where every creature, every person, has its unique sparkle. It's like when you look at the stars in the night sky. Each one is special, but together, they create something breathtaking. Now, imagine humility as a seed. Yes, a tiny, seemingly insignificant seed. But within it lies the potential of a mighty tree. Plant this seed in the soil of your heart. Water it with kindness. Let it bask in the sunshine of understanding. It might sound like a fairy tale, but this is the essence of life's mysterious beauty. Humility allows you to grow, reaching out to the skies while keeping your roots deep in the ground, connected and nourished by the earth. This journey of growth, it's not a silent, lonely process. Oh no, it's filled with music, the laughter of friends, the stories of strangers. By being humble, you open the gates to a world where everyone's voice matters, where you can learn from anyone and everyone. Think about how rich that makes you, not in coins, but in wisdom, experiences, and connections. But wait, there's more to this humility thing. It's not just about listening. It's about acknowledging that sometimes we get things wrong, and that's okay. Mistakes? They're just unexpected steps in the dance of life. Admitting them doesn't make you smaller. It makes you larger than life because it shows your courage and willingness to learn and to improve. And here comes the kicker, the magical part of being humble. It connects you deeply with others. Suddenly, it's not just your journey, it's our journey. Together, overcoming challenges becomes a shared adventure, a collective quest. Each person you meet, they're not just passers-by, they're potential allies, teachers, friends. Now let's sprinkle a little more magic into the mix. Imagine your humility as a lantern, glowing softly but surely. As you walk your path, this light attracts others, lost in their own darkness, searching for a way. Your light, your humble spirit, becomes a beacon of hope, guiding, inspiring, and warming the hearts of those around you. Remember, in this symphony of life, every instrument, every note is essential. By being humble, you're not dimming your light. You're tuning into the grand harmony, contributing your unique melody to the universal song. The world, with all its chaos and beauty, starts to make a bit more sense, doesn't it? But oh, my dear friend, this is just the beginning. The path of humility is endless, filled with wonders and revelations. As you walk this path, you'll discover treasures within and around you, treasures that were always there, waiting to be uncovered. My child, I want to talk to you about something close to my heart. Sharing. You see, this world is a big family. And in a family, we look out for each other, right? Now, I've seen you holding on to things, maybe a little too tightly, and I get it. But here's the thing. Those gifts you have, whether they're things, time, or talents, they're not just for you. They're meant to flow like a river, not get stuck like a dam. First off, think about what you've got. It could be as simple as a smile, a kind word, or lending an ear. Or maybe it's something bigger. But whatever it is, it's not by accident. I gave it to you, but not just for keeping. I gave it to you to pass it on. That's how this works. That's how we make the world a little brighter, a little warmer. Now imagine if everyone did that. Imagine the joy, the connections, the healing. But it starts with you. Yes, you. You're the drop that starts the ripple. So take a moment, think about what you have and who might need it. It's not about big gestures. It's about the right gesture at the right time. And here's where it gets exciting. When you give, you're not just giving, you're opening a door. It's like planting a seed that grows into a tree, with roots that spread and branches that reach out. You might not see it right away, but that's where faith comes in. Trust me, the ripples go far beyond what you can see. But don't do it for recognition or a pat on the back. Do it because it's good, because it's right, because it brings a piece of heaven right here on earth. And in doing so, you'll find something incredible happens. You get blessed too. It's like a boomerang of blessings, love, and kindness. It comes back in ways you can't even imagine. So what are you waiting for? Take that step. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be. And remember, you're not alone. I'm with you every step of the way. You might be thinking, but what if I need help? What if I run out? Here's where I want you to trust me. Have faith. The more you give, the more you'll find you have. It's one of those divine paradoxes. Plus, you're not just giving. You're joining in on a bigger plan, my plan, where everyone looks out for each other. So my dear, let's start this journey. Open your hands, your heart, and see what happens. I promise it's going to be an adventure. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to this story, so much more to your story. But for now, let's focus on this one step, sharing. It's a simple word, but oh, the places it'll take you. All right, let's dive right into this, keeping it simple, direct, and vibrant. I'm here to talk about something incredible, love, but not just any love. I'm talking about the unconditional love that I, as your creator, am all about. Imagine a love so vast and deep that it covers every mistake, every flaw, and every single bit of your being. That's what I'm offering you. No strings attached, no hidden fees. Now, let's break it down, step by step, so it's crystal clear. First off, understand this. You are loved. Yes, you. Not just on your good days, not just when you're at your best, but every single moment of every single day. It's like the sun that shines on you, whether you're sitting on a beach or lost in a storm. My love doesn't waver based on your actions or your moods. It's constant, unwavering, and free. But why, you might ask? Because that's the essence of who I am. Love isn't just something I do, it's who I am. And because you're made in my image, it's who you are too. You're designed to love and be loved unconditionally. But here's the thing, just like any other gift, you've got to choose to accept it. Imagine I've sent you the most beautifully wrapped package, and it's sitting right at your doorstep. It's yours, but you've got to open it. That's how my love works. Now, how do you live out this unconditional love? It starts with seeing others through my eyes. Imagine if you looked at every person you meet as someone deeply loved by me. How would that change the way you interact with them? Treat them with kindness, patience, and forgiveness. Yeah, even the ones who cut you off in traffic or push your buttons. I know, it's tough, but that's the challenge and the beauty of unconditional love. But here's the kicker. It's not just about giving love. It's about allowing yourself to be loved. Many of you walk through life building walls around your hearts, thinking you're not worthy of love. But I'm here to tell you those walls, they're just illusions. Let them crumble. Open your heart to my love and watch how it transforms you. It's like stepping out of a black and white movie into vibrant color. Life with my love is a whole new experience. Now I hear you, but what if I mess up? What if I fall short? Here's the deal. You will mess up because you're human. But guess what? My love is bigger than any mistake you could ever make. There's nothing you can do that could make me love you any less. So, breathe in that freedom. The freedom to be imperfect, yet perfectly loved. And as you start living out this love, you'll begin to notice something. Life starts to change. Relationships deepen, perspectives shift, and what once seemed impossible starts to feel within reach. It's like planting a seed in the ground. With a bit of time, sunlight, and water, it grows into something beautiful. That's the power of living in unconditional love. But here's where it gets really exciting. As you embrace this love, you become a beacon of light to those around you. You start to reflect my love into the world, touching lives and changing hearts. It's a ripple effect of goodness, spreading further than you could ever imagine. So here's my invitation to you. Step into this journey of unconditional love. It's a path of transformation, of healing, and of incredible beauty. Don't just dip your toes in, dive in head first. Let go of the fears, the doubts, and the what-ifs. Embrace the possibilities, the hope, and the joy that come with my love. Remember, this journey of love isn't a solo trip. I'm with you every step of the way. Lean on me, talk to me, and let me guide you. And as you do, you'll find that this love, this incredible, life-changing love, will become the most natural thing in the world for you. Now, I know this might feel like a lot to take in, and that's okay. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Just like a child learning to walk, there will be stumbles and falls, but also laughter and leaps of joy. I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. So, are you ready to start this journey? Are you ready to experience the depth, the width, and the height of this amazing love? Because I'm ready to show you, to lead you, and to love you every step of the way. Let's start this adventure together.